This is Shin Hati's lightsaber, and right now I have it on Ahsoka's sound font. And something pretty interesting happened to this lightsaber. It was shipped to me, and it stutters on certain sound fonts that are more complex or like have more like sound effects. Yeah, more complex. And I'm here to show you in this video, we're gonna troubleshoot what could be wrong with this lightsaber and probably a reason why you shouldn't buy lightsabers from Amazon or Temu or AliExpress. Really no offense to them or anything, but working with a company like Nsabers, you have like a direct like customer support. Anyways, let me show you some other sound fonts in the dark so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me get the lights. Okay, when I switch it to a more complex sound font, you guys will see what I'm talking about.
Dark Sith Red.
You see that? See that blade ignition? How it was like really glitched? And let's see another one. Okay, this one's Kylo Ren's. This one, since you guys have heard Kylo Ren's lightsaber, it's like a malfunctioning lightsaber pretty much. But anyways, here's the sound font with the blade ignition. And I've switched out the battery, so it's not the battery, this is fully charged. And talking with Nsabers, the next thing I should do is check out the memory card. So let's go do that, just to show you guys one more time. Hey, before we get started, if you guys like the Shin lightsaber and want to get one for yourself or any lightsaber from Nsabers, you can use the code SAREN to save yourself 15% off your entire order. Okay, back to the video. All right, let me do a quick recap. Like I said, I changed out the battery, put the same type of lithium-ion battery in here, so it wasn't the battery. And Nsabers asked me if I had checked if I connected the lightsaber to the Force Part 2 app, and I have it connected. As you hear, it said connected. And the reason why I can use this app with this lightsaber is because this lightsaber, the Shin Hati one, has the SNV4 Pro board in here. Anyways, I connected to the Force Park app, and here, just let me show you that I have this connected. You can go to the saber controls, as you can see on screen here, and here's me powering the lightsaber on. See? There, I powered it off. And what Nsabers had told me to try was to restore factory settings. And as you can see, I'm clicking on the restore factory settings, and it's not letting me do anything. Okay, it's not giving me any sort of audio cue or anything like that. So we will move on to the next step. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'll show you guys. While I'm doing this, this would be a great time to talk about why I think I can't recommend like buying lightsabers from like sellers like Amazon, AliExpress. I get requests to do it, but it's just when you can have direct customer support like this, it's just so much easier. Because if you have a problem with lightsaber that Amazon or someone sends you that's not where it's made, the lightsaber is made, trying to get customer service for an issue like this could possibly be a difficult task. And me, I like, pretty quick customer service. I messaged Nsabers and they messaged me right back, and we're just going through the list of what I can all troubleshoot, and they asked me if I had another lightsaber with the SNV4 Pro board in it, and my Revan lightsaber does. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the memory card from the core of this lightsaber, since it's also an SNV4 Pro board. Probably can't see it because I don't have any special lights set up for this video, but it says it right there, very small, SNV4 Pro. And same with on the Shin Hati board. Like, it's so small I can barely see it, but it's right there. You're probably not gonna be able to see this, but it says SNV4 Pro right there. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the memory card right here. And the reason why I'm doing that is sometimes like these cheaper memory cards, they don't have like the read-write speed to run something as complex as, I don't know if you guys can see this, me trying to take this apart. Okay, so there's a memory card, right there, okay? And it's actually different than the one that's in the Revan lightsaber. So we'll see if that is potentially a fix. And if you're wondering like, well, what if I don't have another SNV4 Pro board? That is a really good question. And the next step I will take you guys through on trying to figure that out also. Here's the memory card from the Revan lightsaber that I'm gonna put into the Shin Hati lightsaber core. Okay, it's in there now. Okay, let's see. That's interesting. It's not responding now. It's not responding at all. Okay. We'll figure this out. All right, this is a KIOXIA Xperia memory card, 32 gig. I can't even see the read and write speed. It's so small, but it's probably not fast enough. Let's see, why didn't this work? Okay, there's probably gonna be a time jump now because I'm gonna message Nsabers and let them know what's happening, and then I will get back to you guys as soon as I hear back from them. Okay, so what might have happened was when I put the Revan Lightsaber memory card into the Shin Hati board, the file structure might be different in the Revan Lightsaber. That might not have like the same sequence as maybe what's built for the Shin Hati SNV4 Pro board. You probably can't see on my computer, but what I did was I took the memory card out of the Shin Hati board, and I also removed the battery, and I put the core back in the lightsaber like this, and then I held the power button down for like 20 seconds or so just to make sure it drains, or any of the capacitors or whatever, so there's no more power in there. So to try and reset, it might have been trying to do like an update to this board when I put the different memory card in. What I did was, while the memory card of the Shin Hati board is out, I copied the memory card onto my PC, and since the memory card of the Shin Hati lightsaber was stuttering when I was trying to ignite certain fonts, like I said, that might be too complex for the read-write speeds of the memory card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload the contents of the Shin Hati memory card onto a faster memory card, and that's like another way of maybe trying to troubleshoot, like if someone doesn't have another SNV4 Pro board to swap the memory cards. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to upload, or I uploaded the contents of the Shin Hati memory card onto my PC, and now I'm going to transfer that into a faster memory card. It was only like a gig and something. 1.53 gigs is what's on that Shin Hati memory card. So here's the Shin Hati memory card, and it's like some generic, no offense, but some generic memory card brand that I've never heard of, and I'm going to put the contents of that into a SanDisk Extreme. This should be plenty fast. Okay, I decided to use a SanDisk Ultra instead of my SanDisk Extremes and Extreme Pros, because those are like 64 gigs, and this SanDisk Ultra is a 16 gig, and there's only like 1.5 something gigs of data. So this SanDisk Ultra should be plenty fast for the Shin Hati SNV4 Pro board. And now I'm going to insert the newly flashed SanDisk card. Okay, that's in there. Insert the battery, obviously making sure the positive, going to the positive on the core. You'll see it right there. There's a plus sign right there. And then plug into the charger. Often after a card swap crash, the board needs the 5-volt jolt from a charging cable to reinitialize the boot sequence. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and then we'll continue on with the rest of the steps. Okay, I took it off the charger, and one thing that's really comforting me is that when I disconnected it from the charger, the speaker said powered up. So it gave me an audio cue that that it's alive and not dead. So now, as you can see here, it's the SanDisk memory card in there. I did everything that I was instructed to do. Okay, so, and there's only one way this cord, or this core could go in. Let me show you quick, actually. You see how the shape of this? Hopefully that's showing up. And the exact same shape is inside this hilt, which I doubt I can show you. If you look in there, look inside the hilt. It's trying to focus on me, but look inside this hilt. You can see that exact shape, like Tetris. It has to go in precisely like this. Otherwise, the bottom part of this hilt won't even screw on. Okay, so here it is, guys. The moment of truth, hopefully. Okay, here's the power button, okay?
Power on.
Oh, power on. If this fixes it, I'm gonna get the lights. Oh, if this fixes it, I'm getting so excited. Maybe I'm hyping myself up a little too much. Okay. That's Ahsoka's. We already knew that. At the beginning of the video, I showed you that, okay? Okay, let's go to one that was stuttering. Kylo Ren's. Let's go to that one. Okay, here's the Kylo Ren one. Here's the moment of truth. If it doesn't stutter, if it just opens like correct, if it ignites correctly, this will be amazing. Guys, it worked! Listen to this! Yes! Oh, I'm actually really excited! Wow! That freaking worked!
Always training the universe.
Yes, my shin lightsaber works!
Master Windu.
This is amazing! Hold on, we gotta connect to the app. It's connected.
I am told it is the dark saber.
Here's the dark saber. Oh, wow. Since it's a faster memory card, the sound is a lot more clear, and it's super sensitive. Listen to this.
Ventress.
Wow, guys, this is awesome. Honestly, I can't believe this worked. It was very scary to get this lightsaber and it didn't work. So this is a very good reason why you should go like direct with Nsabers and skip like third-party sellers, because having someone to be able to troubleshoot with and talk to is just worth it to me. And you could use code SAREN to save yourself 15% off your entire order any time of the year. So whenever you want to get a lightsaber from Nsabers, you can use my code SAREN to save yourself 15% off your entire order. Guys, this is very amazing. Thank you so much for watching me go through this process. There was a lot like behind the scenes that you guys didn't see, that I was just making it short for you guys, but this is all the steps that I did to make this work properly. Get subscribed if you haven't subscribed. I hope I helped you guys fix your lightsaber. If I did, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any issues with your lightsaber, and I can help you try and troubleshoot it if you got it from Nsabers. Thank you, Nsabers, for working with me and helping me troubleshoot this. I am Jedi Master Egg. I'll see you soon. Oh, this is so awesome! So awesome!